having lived in North Thailand for so long and now living in the big city, we decided that we wanted to make our own things to do in Bangkok video. Things that we actually like doing, right?
Excuse our grimacing faces because it's actually raining right now.
One of our number one things that we like to do when we come to Bangkok is come to Asiatique boutique night market. It's actually a really nice place right on the river.
Yep.
Great place to watch the sunset, and you can even take a Ferris wheel ride if you're so inclined. So Asiatique is actually used to be an old dockyard, didn't it?
Yeah.
Warehouses, yeah. But they've turned them into restaurants, souvenir stores, that kind of stuff. It's really cool.
And it's only open at night, so it's like a boutique night market that starts from 5 PM and runs until midnight.
And you can actually come here via their free boat shuttle service. So it's actually a great way to get a nice free boat trip on the river without paying for it. Let's have a look around.
Our second thing is to take the Ferris wheel. It costs 500 baht, which is quite expensive per person.
The funny thing about this Ferris wheel though is when it's actually running, whoa, it actually looks like it's spinning really fast. Because it loops around 3 times, you still get quite a nice ride out of it, don't you?
Yeah.
While you're on your way down to the Ferris wheel to take the ride, you go past some of these old cool looking buildings which are kind of like evidence of the old dockyard and what it used to look like. Sasha particularly likes this building, don't you, Sash?
Yeah, I do. Gives you a little glimpse into the past.
Yeah. Built in 1912 apparently.
Correction.
Sasha made a goofy. It's actually only 300 baht to take this ride per adult.
Yes, sorry about that. 300 baht per person.
So Bangkok in particular is very good for shopping, but if you want to do souvenir shopping, I would say this place is probably one of the best places to do it. I'd say like the prices in here are much more reasonable, and you get some really cool little bits and pieces that are unique that you don't particularly find in the shopping centres. Some of the vendors have got prices on and some do not. So if you like haggling, you can do a little bit of that, or just go to a vendor that's got a price, which is what we do. I hate haggling. Sasha's doing some serious speed shopping at the moment, whizzing around, getting an idea, getting the lay of the land. There are absolutely loads of places to get food around here, cheap and expensive. All kinds of countries as well, international, Thai, all that kind of stuff. But we are here in particular to get ice cream. We have found the best gelato shop that we've ever had. Now, apart from in Italy, that's a lie. Very good gelato for a Thailand establishment, right?
It is. It's fantastic.
Which is where I'm heading right now. You can't stop me. Now, you cannot come to Bangkok and not do some shopping in the amount of shopping centres they have here. I've got absolutely no idea how many shopping centres, uncountable amounts of shopping centres, but you can get everything in these places. Great place to get food, great place to get clothes and do your food shopping, wine, imported goods, shop till you drop.
And also the lovely air-conditioned spaces, so if you want to escape the heat and humidity, come to a shopping mall.
Right. Let's go. We have just got off the Saphan Taksin BTS SkyTrain. The actual reason why we're here is because we are going to take the free boat ride to the Hilton hotels. There's meant to be a lovely cafe there by the river. However, if you are looking for a very exciting thing to do, check this thing out behind me. See that? That building up there is called the Saturn Ghost Tower. Now, if you're feeling adventurous and you like abandoned buildings, apparently you can pay to get in, 200 baht, walk all the way up to the top and see the view. But it is an abandoned building, so enter at your own risk. I'm going to link to another person's video because I'm not doing that. I'm not fancying being so adventurous, neither is Sash. No, we're dressed for boats.
Yeah.
We're not dressed for exploring sky towers. I'll link to another video that shows you an in-depth guide to getting in.
Quite a popular activity to do in Bangkok is to take a riverboat cruise on the Chao Phraya River, or you can also find a few free boat trips. Obviously they're not as comprehensive as doing a proper tour, but you can still get on the river without paying anything. It's just a really nice way to see the city.
It looks like if you come to this ticket office yourself and pay 150 baht, you can do your own form of sightseeing tour. Just jump on and off the boat when you please at any of the piers, so it'll save you some money rather than booking one of the tourist trips. That was good timing. The Hilton boat has just arrived, so we're going to jump on it now. Now, I have read good things about this place. The art of beans and leaves. That sounds promising, Sash.
It does.
Let's see what they've got. Lovely presented salads. Found a little corner seat. We have decided to sit inside today because it's quite windy out there. Very nice looking patisseries. Sasha's getting coffee, I'm getting a dark chocolate milky drink.
It's nice that you can do this, like you don't have to be staying at the hotel and you can just hop on a free shuttle boat from the pier, come over here, have a coffee and then jump back on the boat and head back. So it's nice. I've enjoyed the little day out so far.
So they give you a little chocolate grenade to throw into the hot milk. Sasha has refused me access to my chocolate grenade until she's finished Instagramming it. You done? And now I must wait patiently. In the meantime, we have nice paninis to enjoy. How is the cappuccino, Sash?
Very nice.
Italian beans.
Another thing to do when you come to Bangkok is eat crepe cake. They are very Thai specific. They are quite delicious. They are cakes made out of layers and layers and layers of little thin crepes joined together with cream. So try one out.
It's probably not the best day for it. One of the things that we love to do in Bangkok is come to Lumpini Park and sit down with a picnic of our own choosing because they don't really sell that much food in here. It's quite a peaceful place to come and I recommend it. Yesterday we spent some time in the salad bar. Sasha's just setting it all up now. Hopefully it won't rain on us. I think we've got a little window where we can enjoy this picnic without being washed away. It's all looking very colourful, Sash.
Yeah, it's nice.
If that's not good for you, nothing is. If we lived closer to here, I think we'd picnic here more often. Shoes off. Another thing we like about this park is it's a great place to do a bit of people watching because you get loads of people running about doing their exercise and just couples chilling out under trees, and it's a good location to see like a good variety of people to watch. We recently visited this park with my mum and dad and we did some pedal boating over on a lake, which is cool because it's a great way to see the city and the park all from one place while doing an activity, and it's not expensive either. If you come here to Lumpini Park, seek out the little swan boats and go for a little pedal boat ride. It's pretty cool, isn't it, Sash?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Even though we're just a few seconds from the road, you can't really hear the road traffic much from here. Mainly you can just hear the birdies, which is nice. If picnics aren't really your thing, Bangkok is a hub of international cuisine. Everywhere you go you can see all kinds of different restaurants and great places to eat out. So eating out is definitely a great thing to do in Bangkok. Don't miss out on the amazing restaurants here. We have come to Benjasiri Park. First impressions of Benjasiri. It's definitely not as big as Lumpini Park.
The M Quartier shopping mall is actually right behind us here as well, so if you come to this park you can fit in a little bit of shopping as well if you want.
If you can afford Prada and Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's quite expensive in there. Also, we just realised this isn't actually the park we intended to come to today. We intended to go to Benjikiti Park, and this is Benjasiri. So we are actually going to go to Benjikiti after this park as well.
And show you that one too.
I think it's a bit bigger.
Yeah. So let's have a bit of a wander around and then we'll go there.
We'll finish off this park there.
Yeah. Right, we're using the GPS by foot to walk to Benjikiti Park from here. It says that it's 1.3 kilometers, so let's do that. And we are here.
Yes, we are. It took 15 minutes
walking
to walk, yeah, so not far.
Wasn't far, wasn't hard to find. It's quite impressive. It's quite a big park and it's all in one big massive line, so the lake looks rather imposing. Yeah. But the buildings are very, very close to the park, so it actually is a better skyline view of park and city than Lumpini is.
Yeah, and again it's got like a circular walk that you can do the whole way around. It looks like it's all paved the whole way around the park, so you can do a nice walk around, cycle, run.
I think you can hire bicycles here, but we're not sure yet, so we're going to walk around, see what else is here. Sasha just found this list of rules. They've got some strict requirements for coming into this park. You can't even put a mat on the grass. I'm not sure how well that is enforced because I've already seen a Thai family with a mat. I think it would be alright. Yeah, I think it's quite nice here. The sun sets over the buildings over there, so I'm quite pleased with Benjikiti Park. I found a snake. It looks like he's eating a frog. Yuck. If this snake wasn't busy, I'd be freaking out right now. So we found a place where you rent the bicycles from. It's 40 baht per hour of cycling. Bikes actually are in quite good condition for once. And they've got kiddie bikes too. So another one of our things to do here in Bangkok is to rent a bicycle at Benjikiti Park and go for a little ride around. Definitely a peaceful thing. I've seen quite a lot of people doing it and it does look quite nice. And only 40 baht per hour, that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased that we came and found this place. Benjasiri and Benjikiti Park, done. And I definitely recommend it. Worth coming out here if you fancy a bit of stress relief. We are in the back streets of Chinatown. Another one of our favourite things to do when we come to Bangkok is wander around Chinatown's back streets and have a look at the main street of Yarrat Road. So let's go and have a look around. You're getting caught up with the old Instagram heaven. It is a bit of an Instagrammer's heaven down here, isn't it? Oh, bike. It is very, very easy to get lost around here. Sometimes that's when you discover the best things. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We have stumbled upon the car mechanics breaker's yard of destiny. If you have an old car and you're looking for bits, this is probably the place you're going to end up buying it. Leaf springs, wheels, diffs, gearboxes, a van full of things. I'm very pleased with this little find. Very cool. If you're into photography, this is definitely a place to check out. once you get to Yaowarat Road, just take any of the little soys and you're bound to find something interesting. Go ahead.
By taking the soys off of Yaowarat Road and exploring, you will often find that it's nicer walking around these little back streets than it is walking on the main street, and you do find lots of little interesting things.
Yes.
This is cool, look, you've got all these like old shop houses and old parts of Bangkok, and then straight down the street you can see the Riverfront Hotel.
Yeah. That intersection got a little bit crazy. Now we're heading off to see the big red gate. Take me to the red gate, Sash. Here we go. The famous red gate. Found it.
Start of Chinatown?
Yeah, start of the main road. Start of the end, depending on which way you came from. Make sure you come and get your picture of this big old red gate. Got to be a bit careful when you cross the road here. Nobody wants to stop. When you do finally get across, you end up here. So foreigners have to pay 40 baht, wasn't it?
40 baht to see the gold Buddha and 100 baht to go into the exhibition hall, but you're not allowed to film in there, so we're not actually going to go in today, but this is it.
Yes, it seems a bit pointless for me to pay money to go in there if I can't film it for our video. So if you're interested in seeing the world's largest solid gold Buddha, it is inside this building and it's in Chinatown. Also, another thing to note is make sure you dress properly, cover your shoulders and cover your legs, otherwise you have to rent clothing as usual. One thing that's really cool about Bangkok is that when you are wandering around, nobody comes and like, you know, children following around and beggars and stuff, so if you want to go and take some pictures and do some street photography, Bangkok is great for that. You can just wander through the back streets, and every time you see a nice little building or some ornaments or anything, get your camera out, take some pictures. It's definitely a thing to do in Bangkok, so that's what we're going to do now. Whether you're using your smartphone or a full-on SLR, nobody bugs you. So take advantage of all these cool things and take some pictures. Pigeon cluster! We are super sun blasted. Now we're going to head out for some drinks.
And we are ready for our drinks. We have come to the Banyan Tree Hotel, which is home to the Moon Bar. That is where we are heading right now. It is 61 floors up, so you get a super good view of Bangkok City.
Sasha and I have been up here before, but never this early. Never seen the sun actually going down, so it's quite nice. Sunset seems to be the time that everyone wants to be up here. Lumpini Park over there.
Very busy up here, but we are going to hang around and see if we can get a seat in a little while. But one of our must-do things in Bangkok is to come to a sky bar. Finally, one of our must-do things in Bangkok is to definitely see the city at night. Fantastic. So that concludes our things to do in Bangkok video. It's basically just a collection of all the things that we like to do when we are in the city, and I hope it has given you some inspiration for your trip. We'll see you next time. Bye!